time. Tick, tick, boom.
Get to work. What's up, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. Because we don't have enough projects going on around here, we're taking on a fire pit build. Kids want to do roasting marshmallows, and the weather's getting cooler here. I looked at buying a fire pit, can't find anything where I like the design and it's affordable. So the ones that I'm finding, they're super cool, but I'm not about to spend $500, $600, $700, $800 on a fire pit when I'm $100 into materials, $150 if you count the ceramic paint for this, and I can have exactly what I want. So I'll put a little picture up on the screen of what we're thinking about doing, how I want this pit designed. What I figured out is you can use an online calculator if you want to. I'm kind of nerdy and into the maths and stuff, but for an octagon shape, the size that we want, the smaller ring is going to be 12 3/8, give or take just a tiny bit, on the long side of each side. And then the footrest portion will be 14 inches on each side. Because it's an octagon, each angle is half of a 45-degree angle, so 22.5. So I got the protractor, I've got an angle gauge. I'm going to go ahead and get those set up, and then we'll start marking out some of this steel. What I think I'm going to try and do is use the steel as efficiently as possible. So once I cut a 22.5 into the steel, then all of the sides need to be parallelograms. But once I cut an angle, you've got an angle cut for both halves of the steel. So all I got to do is flip it 180, cut the other angle so we get a parallelogram, and hopefully we can get the most out of our steel that way. It's a little more welding because I'll have to weld the outside seam instead of just bending it. But it's more efficient on the steel, and I think that'll be better for us overall. Plus, who can't use a little more practice welding? So let's get after it. Alright guys, so that was the first octagon cut and fitted. There's probably a little bit of tweaking left to do to get those pieces to fit just exactly right. But we're making progress. That took me a lot less time than I was expecting it to, so that's good. Gotta run a couple errands real quick, and then we'll get back after this. Alright guys, so we got all that metal cut. I got the long sides for the big octagon cut. Next up, I'm going to go dig out the welder, and then I'll probably end up building a little frame so that I've got like a right angle square that I can kind of clamp the pieces to, and then we'll tack them in place. Once everything is tacked into a big octagon, we'll come back and fully weld it. That way we get a little less distortion coming out of it. So I guess next step, we'll dig out the welder, and then we'll get back to work. right, here we go again. So last night we got the second ring all welded up, ready to go. Today we got to get the main barrel part of the fire pit welded up. I got that sheet that I started cutting and off to finish cutting a few chunks out of it so that we've got enough material to go all the way around. Get that put together, welded up, and then we can get the actual bits and pieces of the fire pit welded together, put some legs on it, and then the rest is history. We'll get it cleaned up, get some of that ceramic paint put on it. It'll be beautiful. So, get to work.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, heart full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. You're lost, we all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking six shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking six shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking six shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking six shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking six shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking six shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking six shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking six shots, are you coming with me?
6 hours later.
Whew, looking dirty. All right, guys. It's getting dark, it's getting late, and we're out of wire again. So let me show you where we're at. All right, come around this side. So we got both rings welded, we got the pot welded, we got the extensions put on, and then we got the legs put on. I got 2 more to finish welding in, and then the attachment points, the extension little things, I got to finish welding those on the top side. And then we'll have to put some kind of braces on the inside of this barrel to keep the bottom of that drum from flexing around too much under the heat. But we're getting there. So I'm gonna go take a shower and we'll get some more wire tomorrow. Get back after this, get this thing done. Tomorrow's fire pit day, so we got to get it wrapped up, make it look beautiful. All right, you guys, welcome back. It's another day. A lot of work to get done. So I think I covered it last night. We got a little bit of welding left to do, finish weld all that stuff in on the fire pit, and then we got to do some grinding in the spots where people are going to touch it, make sure that it's nice and smooth, and maybe we'll get a coat of ceramic paint on there. So I guess let's get after it. All right, you guys, we got her all welded up. I'm gonna clean up some of this, like I said the other night, just where people are gonna touch, you know, get some of the splatter and slag cleaned off of it, you know, grind some of these welds down just a little bit smoother so that it's not like a hazard. And, you know, if somebody puts their foot there, or if we grab it there, you know, it's not gonna tear you up. So I gotta go around, I'll grind this all smooth. I might come hit it with the sander real quick, and then we'll put a coat of ceramic paint on there and stick a fork in it, call it done. So tonight's marshmallows and s'mores at the fire pit. Obviously we'll have to get it nice and hot and cook some of the stink off of it before we put any food anywhere near it, but you know, let's get after it.